So what's up, guys? This is Daniel and Houston from Mom's Family Homestead, and today we're gonna talk about some plants. And Leon, he got out of the hospital and he's not sick anymore.
That's right. So if you guys are subscribed to our channel, you know in our last video we drove down to Kingston to meet Leon, to see Leon and pick up our bad boy buggy, and we found out that Leon was in the hospital, and I sent you guys over to his channel. If you went and checked him out, I appreciate it very much. He picked up several hundred subscribers from that, and I'm sure Leon appreciates the support. But Leon got out of the hospital the following day. He was just having some issues with his heart rate. His heart rate was elevated. Come to find out, it was just an issue with his pacemaker. Got it all straightened out. He's in good health. Leon is probably way more healthy than I am at 83 years old. So, what are we going to talk about today, Houston?
Wait, Leon is 83 years old?
Yeah.
When's his birthday?
I don't know.
How is he 83?
So this whole video isn't about Leon, but Leon's kind of our garden expert around here. He's the guy I go to for knowledge and wisdom and everything about gardening. And Leon is, believe it or not, a vegetarian. He told me one day he was a vegetarian. I couldn't do it. More power to him. That's probably why he's as healthy as he is. But today we're going to talk about greens. More specifically, beet greens. Houston?
What?
Do you like beet greens?
No, I do not. But I do drink it.
What's wrong with beet greens? You drink beet juice all the time.
I know, I just don't like it when I eat it.
Oh, try it. Let's see. Try it.
No.
Come on, man. Try it.
No.
I think you'll like it.
What does it taste like?
Give it a bite. So as you guys know, if you've watched our channel for very long, you know we grow a lot of greens. In this bed here, we've got beet greens, we've got bok choy, we've got kale, Swiss chard, a little bit of broccoli, spinach. We're really struggling with spinach this year, but as you can see, our beet greens are doing amazing. And we grow a lot of beets. What do you want? What do you want? You're not even in the camera. Scoot over a little bit if you want to be on video. All right, your head's not in it. We grow a ton of beets, and it's not just for the actual root crop, the beet itself. The beet greens are super healthy. I mean, look at the veins running through that thing. How could that just not a mosquito in my ear, Houston. How could that right there not be the most healthy thing in the world for your heart? Look at the veins running through it. But beets are super high in vitamin K. They're super high in iron. They've got a lot of calcium, even protein. Do you know that? Protein.
Okay.
So if you don't grow beets, you're missing out. Obviously the beets, the bulb themselves, we juice a ton of those. We grow them. We even buy them at the store when we don't have them growing. But the greens, there's so many different things you can do with the greens. Daddy. They make an awesome addition to a salad. So if you got like a mixed green salad, grow a little bit of lettuce. Take the beet greens, especially when you can get little small ones like this, mix them in your salad. I guarantee if you go to your grocery store and you buy like a baby salad mix, you'll have beet greens in it.
If it starts like this and then it gets bigger like this.
Yeah, then it does. So in the summertime when you grow a garden, everyone kind of knows it's really healthy to eat a wide variety of color. That's why we grow yellow squash and red tomatoes and green squash and green cucumbers. It's really easy in the summertime to eat a wide variety of color. They tell you to eat the rainbow, grow the rainbow, and eat everything of color. But in the wintertime, in the fall, late fall, early spring, and in the wintertime, you know, we grow a lot of greens. A lot of people grow things like lettuce and spinach and mustard and collards and kale.
And watermelons.
Not in the wintertime. No. You're like almost out of the screen, buddy. But beets are a great way to add some color to your diet in the cool season because there's not a lot of crops that have a lot of color. You get the greens, but with beets, I mean, that right there is just good for your heart. There's just no doubt about it. I'm not a nutritionalist, and I could pull up my phone and probably read off all the nutritional facts for you, but I want you guys to go do your own research. Go look at Beet Greens and see how healthy they are for you. I think you'll be impressed. The stems are kind of similar to like Swiss chard. There's another vegetable that you can grow to get some color. So my family personally, we do a lot of juicing. We juice a lot of our greens. The beets and the beet greens add so much to the juice. If you're not into juicing, you can take the stalks or the stems, whatever you want to call it, and kind of break them off the leaf and saute those down just like you would Swiss chard. You can add those, you know, just saute those, throw your leaves in, just the tops at the very end, to kind of wilt them down a little bit, saute them in a little bit of, you know, real butter. Don't saute them in that country crock margarine spread crap. But I think you'll be impressed. They're super delicious. So let's check out what we've got growing behind us. So as you can see, we're growing a ton of beet greens this year. They'll survive well into the winter. They can take really cool temperatures. Eventually we're gonna get a low tunnel put over the top of our raised bed in here. As soon as I get around to it, go buy me some 1/2-inch PVC pipe and make the hoops.
Dad.
Yes, sir.
Can we do a video when it's Halloween?
Well, right now we're on gardening. We're talking about gardening. So we got our beet greens here, a couple different kinds of beets. We got the seeds from In My Gardener, you guys know that. Then as you slide on down here, probably one of my all-time favorite juicing greens is bok choy or pak choy, whichever you want to call it. This is an awesome green for juicing because the stems hold so much water content, and you can add a lot of bulk to your juice with bok choy. Slide on down a little farther, and here we go. Swiss chard. We try to grow Swiss chard. The bugs usually end up killing most of our Swiss chard. As you can see, even in the fall, we're having a little bit of bug pressure, but I really try hard not to spray unless I have to because we're juicing so much. So we're taking in so many of these leafy greens that I really don't want to spray them unless I just have to. Then down here we got kale. The kale's not doing really great right now, but it's trying. And some lettuce down here. Typically in the fall, one of my all-time easiest ever to grow greens that I can grow a ton of and produce so much for our juice is spinach. Well, this year, for whatever reason, spinach has been my nemesis. Check this out. I really don't even know if I want to show you this. It's kind of embarrassing. This is about my 3rd or 4th attempt to grow spinach this fall. You're not spinach.
No!
So here's our spinach bed. As you can see, I mean, some of them are growing okay, but most of them they're just not growing very well right now. Kind of unusual. So I don't know what's going on with my spinach. Usually I can just throw some spinach seeds out and they take off and they blow up. This year, not so much. It's crazy how that happens. Some years carrots do amazing for me, and then the next year I can't grow a carrot to save my life. Sometimes beets, I've had years where I can't get a beet seed to germinate and get about this tall before it dies. As you can see, this year we had great luck with beets. This year, spinach, not our thing. I'm not sure why. Huh, Houston?
Yeah.
So what's your favorite thing to grow for juicing?
Strawberries.
You juice your strawberries?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah?
So we also juice watermelons too.
So it is almost the end of October. Strawberries are a spring, early summer kind of crop. Well, guess what, Houston? You know what I saw in here a while ago?
What?
Check this out. Look right down in there.
Oh, a strawberry! Strawberry!
How's
Yay!
it? Give it a taste. Tell us what it tastes like, boy.
Okay.
Just eat the red part. There you go. Was it any good?
Mm-hmm.
So if you've never grown a fall garden, I highly recommend it. If you don't live in an area where you can grow all the way through the winter, here in Oklahoma typically there are certain crops we can grow straight through the winter. Inside my high tunnel under plastic I can get quite a bit farther with a lot of these greens that would typically be froze. But you can put up a low tunnel, throw you some greens out. I'm telling you what, guys, in the winter time when you can come out here and you're kind of starved of those nutrients where you're eating frozen and canned food a lot. Even if it's stuff you grew in the summertime, it's frozen and canned, it's not fresh. When you can come out here and pick a fresh salad or pick some fresh greens to juice or even to saute, I'm telling you what, there's just something about it. It makes your whole body feel so much better when you can get those fresh greens in you. Just remember, dark leafy greens are gonna be amazing for you. You know, I grow some lettuce. There's lettuce back there. Lettuce is healthy-ish. It's mostly water content. It's not that.
But I do not like it.
You don't like lettuce? It's not that dark leafy green. The darker, the more color you can get in your greens, the healthier they're gonna be for you. So, guys, if you're not growing beet greens, trust me. Trust me, grow some beet greens. Start eating those. Ugh, dang mosquitoes. Don't eat the mosquitoes. Start eating those beet greens, juice them, saute them, throw them in your salads. Don't just cut the tops off of your beets and then eat the beet and think you're doing, you know, doing the right thing, because if you're not eating the beet greens, you're missing out. Houston, you gonna end this video for us? I think we've rambled on long enough here.
Heck no, I don't want to end it.
Come here. Did you hear that? We're out of practice. Obviously, we haven't been posting near as many videos lately because it's getting dark earlier. We're just kind of busy, things going on. We need to get back in the rhythm, Houston.
You know, like last year.
Like last summer, where we could go make a fishing video every day. All right, come on, you can end the video for us.
So guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy it, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace.
What do you got there?
Watermelon.
You got an old watermelon?
Yeah.
I can't believe you still had a watermelon in the garden.
2.
What are you gonna do with it?
Give it to the chickens.
What are you doing?
I feel it.
I see that.